Presler-Marshall, and I will be demoing my homework 3 for CSC 519. First, we'll bring our server up so we can actually do something with it. Now, we'll perform a request to the GET route, and we'll see that because we've not yet hit set, there's no message displayed. So, we will tab over to Postman and perform a set request in order to create a message to view. Now, when we go back to the GET request, we see there's something there. After we do that, we can then test out the next routes. So, what we have here, we want to look at the most recent requests that have come into the server. So we'll make a bunch of bogus requests, and then we'll make a call to recent and see what happens. As we can see, the requests that we have made are all here in a list. However, only the most recent 5 are here. The previous requests have not made it, or are not being shown in the list right here. Now, we will show the ability to upload images to the server. So, I have another command window open here where we will test doing just that. This is not a cat picture, but it will still suffice for us. The image is sent to the server, and we can see the output there. Now, we'll make a request to the server. And we can see that the image that we uploaded just a moment ago is being displayed back to us. Because we have implemented a queue here where each time a request is made, if we make a second request, there's now no image. If we do the upload twice, then we can see that we can make 2 requests to the server before finally there's no image again. Now we will be demoing the ability to request cat facts by ID. So first, let's start off with one. So we retrieve a cat fact, and we see that it takes 27 milliseconds to do so. We also see in the command window right here that a miss happened and the cat fact was not retrieved from the server or from the cache. We will go back into Postman and make sure that our cache is enabled. In order to do that, we'll first have to check and see the cache status, which we have at the URL cache status. When we do this, we see that the cache is currently disabled, so let's go and enable it first. There we go. The cache has been changed from disabled to enabled. This means that when we make subsequent requests, it will be much faster because we're able to serve them from the cache. As we can see, the cache is now enabled. However, a miss still happened. We try again. We see that we performed a request, the cache is enabled, and this time we actually were able to retrieve something. We also saw that the request was much faster. We can go look at another cat fact, which, because it has to read from disk, takes longer than the previous one. We'll see something similar when we look at other cat facts as well. Although the cache is enabled, this one is not stored in the cache, so a miss occurs. If we wait for a brief period of time, the cat fact will expire from the cache and we will be forced to reload it from disk. We can see exactly that right here. Although we're requesting the same cat fact as before, a miss happened because it was only given a time to live of 10 seconds, which has expired. So, we did this with the cache enabled, so we will go back and turn the cache off, which, as we can see, has happened right now. The cache has been disabled. We perform a request, and we see that the cache, once again, is disabled. This means that when we perform multiple requests for a cat fact, even in rapid succession, we still see a miss each time because it is not being served from cache. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any further questions, I would be happy to answer.